guys? Still from the Strength and Motion Academy here today. And I talked to a couple of guys from the gym and they were struggling with their horizontal pulling movements, i.e. their dumbbell rows, cable rows, that kind of thing. So I'm going to make a video clearing that up on what's going on, how do we fix it, and how do I give you some internal cues so you know you're doing it right. You don't really need me there to sort of lurk over your shoulder. So when we're talking about horizontal pulling movements, there's two structures that are actually moving that I want to focus on. There's a third, the elbow, and I'm going to focus on that. So we're talking about the shoulder joint and the shoulder blade. And I like to describe them as a bit of a married couple, so they sort of have to go everywhere together, and if they don't, they get cranky. So when I'm talking about the shoulder blade, there's mainly the traps is the structure we're concerned with. And a lot of people, I'm just going to quickly scoop my shirt off here, a lot of people have quite overactive upper traps, and that means when we go into any retraction, i.e. pulling our shoulder blades together, sort of this thing happens. And in this position, I don't know how much anatomy you guys know, but the lat, although it attaches to the arm, second-handedly, that pulls the whole shoulder blade down. So if you have quite tight upper traps, you never actually get a lat activation during your horizontal pulling movements, and that's also quite a compromised position rolling here. So firstly, if you don't know how to roll your traps out, do that before you do any of your horizontal pulling movements, and that's going to mean you get your shoulder blade down and back. In context of a row, I'll talk about why the lat's important, and then talk about why the middle traps and lower traps are important. So whenever I go to do a rowing movement, first thing I try and do is actually sort of pre-activate my lat. So if you see my lat here, to get my shoulder blade down, I'm actually switching that on. And A, I want to do that to keep myself in a good shoulder position, but B, that's the muscle I'm trying to hit with the exercise as well. So I sort of mentally try and switch that on. If you don't know how to do that, just play with sort of pushing your shoulder blade down and having it feel through that area and getting a connection to it. And I want to maintain that contraction throughout the entire exercise. Secondly, I want to make sure that I'm not losing that, because that means I'm going to go into a shrug. And thirdly, I want my blade to move with my joint. So if my blade doesn't move with my joint, I'm going to be here. But if my blade moves with my joint, it's all going to come in one nice motion, okay? So all you're going to do is focus on getting our lat on, pulling the blade with the shoulder joint, and everything moves together, okay? Every rep I sort of reset that with a nice mental cue, bring the blade in together, and come back. And that way, we're not overly training our upper traps, which are overactive. We're keeping the lat on, we're keeping the shoulder blade in a safe position. I think that's all I want to cover. A fancy word for that is glenouscapular rhythm. So you want those guys dancing together nicely, and then you don't have any shoulder pain. If you come in and this business is happening, you might feel pain, you're not going to feel your lat, and go do a track release. You can talk to someone in the club and we'll sort it out. Questions, ask me. I'll make more videos. Like, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Does that make sense?